What's going on, fam? This your boy Tony Black, voice of the block, and right now you tuned in to Ghetto Gossip. And today we're gonna be talking about your favorite artist, NBA YoungBoy. So NBA YoungBoy had got departed by Donald Trump for narcotics, right? And just right before New Year's, the dude get pulled over as a passenger. Inside of the vehicle was another guy in the car and another female. Now, we don't know if YoungBoy was sitting in the front seat or the back seat. But all I can tell you is what a lot of people don't do. They confessed up to it. Even if it wasn't they narcotics, even if it was NBA YoungBoy narcotics, the passengers, they fessed up to it. They owned up to it. They lied to the cops, allegedly, and told the cops, hey, this ain't NBA YoungBoy meth, because that's exactly what he had in that vehicle. It was meth. And the paraphernalia that they had in there, it could have been a spoon, it could have been a pipe, it was something in the car. The paraphernalia was for a user, meaning somebody in that vehicle used them drugs, meaning they wasn't going to attempt to sell nothing, And I'm trying to figure out, anywhere else that we be at would have got arrested, if it was in Florida, Georgia, New York, I believe somebody would have got arrested. It don't matter if somebody would have said it's mine or not. Somebody would have got arrested because they had money and narcotics. And that don't match well. That don't mix well, and it don't go together. And it look real sketchy. So I'm going to say it like this. I think NBA YoungBoy had something to do with it. Now, you got the cops sitting here saying, oh, NBA YoungBoy is in the clear. NBA YoungBoy is in the clear. But y'all know how them cops be lying. They'll tell you anything. So I don't really think that NBA YoungBoy is in the clear. You can maybe think that YoungBoy in the clear, bro, but I don't think he in the clear. I don't. I think they trying to set him up for the failure. Now they go and say it was an anonymous tip. Somebody called the police and told the police or told dispatchers that this particular car with these particular people in it got narcotics driving down the street. First of all, how did they know? Second of all, is it somebody that NBA YoungBoy is beefing with? Not saying this, it could have been NLE Chopper, because he and Ben 10 had just got into an incident a couple weeks ago. And y'all mean to tell me y'all scrambling around here trying to figure out who snitched on NBA YoungBoy? I don't think it was now one of them people that was in the car with YoungBoy. I think somebody was watching YoungBoy probably put an air tag on his vehicle or a tracker, and they knew all his moves and locations. Now, YoungBoy just got off trial. Not trial, y'all. I'm sorry about that. But YoungBoy just got off tour, right? So YoungBoy need to be careful. YoungBoy need to watch his back. And YoungBoy need to stay out of beef, because this beef is what got him in this situation, because a snitch out there want to tell and try to put him out of business, Now, they saying that nobody ain't got arrested, bro. That's the crazy part. That's the part that got me tripping. Because like I say, if it was me, if we was anywhere else, somebody would have went to jail. So why haven't nobody went to jail for the narcotics, the meth that these guys had on their person? Not on their person, but it was in the vehicle with them. So if it's in a vehicle, most likely whoever vehicle it is, they get locked up, right? Okay. Or if it's the driver vehicle, say if it's my vehicle and I'm not in the vehicle and my homeboy driving the vehicle and there's narcotics in the vehicle, I believe he gonna go to jail. So with that being said, bro, it's a lot of fishy stuff going on. They trying to make somebody flip on somebody. And YoungBoy, you better be careful and you better cut your circle a lot smaller. Now, let me let y'all hear what the news saying about this situation.
A routine traffic stop is now putting rapper NBA YoungBoy back in the headlines tonight.
Utah Highway Patrol confirms the artist, who lives in Utah, was a passenger in a vehicle stopped on I-15. But troopers say he is not facing any charges despite drugs found in the vehicle. And Ariel Harrison is joining us live from Utah County tonight to explain why. Ariel.
Well, Jamie, Heidi, perhaps even more surprising than the drugs and money found in this traffic stop was the famous passenger. a rapper who's been in headlines for the wrong reasons in Utah before, but appears to be in the clear here. UHP troopers say NBA YoungBoy, whose real name is Control Galden, isn't in legal trouble this time. That's after drugs were seized from a vehicle he was riding in on southbound I-15 near American Fork on Tuesday.
We received a tip that it also involved a large amount of money.
I do believe there was some money in the vehicle, but there didn't seem to be any kind of tie to the drugs or anything along those lines.
UHP Sergeant Mike Alexander says the trooper who initiated the stop had probable cause to search the vehicle, and a male driver and female passenger reportedly claimed ownership of illicit drugs found inside.
In consultation with the Utah County Attorney's Office, it was decided that charges would be screened against those two individuals for the possession of those illicit drugs.
Are you able to share their names?
I am not.
Last year, the 26-year-old rapper who owns a home in Salt Lake was accused of prescription drug fraud in which he paid a $25,000 fine. He later served prison time for having a gun as a felon. I asked UHP if that could play a part in this case.
With him being an occupant and these drugs being present, could there be charges later?
To my knowledge, no.
So yeah, man, this is the thing about it. If I know I just got out of jail or whatever for a crazy situation, first things first, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to watch the person that I'm riding with, and I'm going to make sure they ain't got no funny business up in the vehicle, man. That's first things first. If you know that you're a target, NBA YoungBoy, and you know you got beef out here in these streets, you got to move different. Because from what I thought NBA YoungBoy crew, being 10 and all them guys, I thought they moved like the military. I didn't know they moved so loose like this, because if you move like the military, if you would have moved how you were supposed to move, you wouldn't have got caught up in this situation, and we won't be breaking news talking about NBA YoungBoy got caught with some meth in a vehicle. He didn't get caught with no weed. People sitting right here saying, oh, he got caught with weed. No, YoungBoy didn't get caught with that stuff. We ain't really never seen YoungBoy smoking no gas before. Y'all better stop that. Y'all know a lot of times when these rappers come off tour, allegedly they gotta have some turn up. They gotta have something to keep them turned up. And y'all sitting right here trying to take up for his side like he most likely, probably, allegedly ain't a heavy drug user. Y'all know that boy NBA YoungBoy, that's the reason how he can make them good ass songs. Y'all know that's how they get them vibes in the studio. Allegedly. Let me say it like that. You niggas better be careful who you riding with. You niggas better not ride with anybody. Because a nigga that could be saying that he your homeboy, he your brother, and he your dog, and he'll die for you, it'll be the same nigga that'll set you up for failure, bruh. So you niggas better know who in your circle before they hurt you. Because they'll smile in your face. All the while they want your place. This your boy Tony Black, voice of the block. I'm out. Peace.